Hello all, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss one of the most important concept in pandas, which is about in place in pandas. And this video is going to be very super interesting. So please stay tuned till the end of this video. And please before that subscribe to this channel to get latest such updates. Yeah. So we will also see the practical implementation, and this is going to be super useful for your interview point of perspective as well. And if you want to strengthen your foundational understanding of pandas library, which is one of the most popular libraries. Yeah, so let's get started. Yeah. So understanding in place equal to true and in place equal to false in pandas. So what is in place in pandas? The in place parameter determines whether an operation modifies the original data frame series directly. In place equal to true creates and returns a new object. In place equal to false. Key points in place equal to true, no new data frame is created. In place equal to false returns a new data frame, leaving the original unchanged, right? So what happens is, what is the concept of in place here, right? So if you create your data frame, right, in the pandas, obviously the requirement comes, and there is a scenario where it comes like you have to preserve the original data and also contain the data with the changes. So we have those facility in pandas wherein you can keep your original data unchanged along with the new data changed. So what does in place equal to true does that? It does not create a new data frame. It directly made changes to your original data. But in place equal to false, what it does that it is going to create a new data frame keeping the original data frame unchanged. That is the only background difference between the two. We are going to understand with the help of practical implementation with the drop NA feature. Yeah. So this is the summary level difference between the two, and we have the aspect wise segmentation done. So for original data in place equal to true modified directly, in place equal to false remains unchanged. Return value aspect in place equal to true returns, in place equal to false returns a new data frame. Memory usage of in place equal to true may use less memory, no new object created. In place equal to false may use more memory, new object created. Use case when the original data doesn't need to be kept in case of in place equal to true, and in case of in place equal to false when the original data must be preserved, right? So this is the summary level difference between the two, and this will definitely help you summarize the understanding concept. We will see the practical implementation in a while. Yeah. So before jumping to this concept, I would first like to make you familiar with the practical implementation, and then we'll come back at this scenario. So let me quickly go to my Jupyter notebook. I hope you all are familiar here. So right now I'm going to import the data with the help of pd.read underscore csv function, right? So in my last tutorial on pandas, I have created the data frame manually, where I had manually created the data for demonstration purpose. But sometimes in the pandas interview questions, interviewer might ask the candidate, or it has been asked actually, like how to create a data frame manually, right? So if you haven't watched that, please go back and check that video. So today I'm just going to import the data using pd.read underscore csv function, just to make you familiar with how the pd.read underscore csv function works, right? So let me just import pandas as pd. Okay, then I'm just going to create a variable pd dot read underscore csv. Okay, I'm just going to, how will I get the path? I will go to my file explorer first. So just you have to just right click on the file, that is the csv file, go to the properties. Okay, here just copy the properties and go back to your Jupyter notebook. Just copy it here, double quotes open, then double times this. Okay, so be mindful of the syntax here. Okay, and then my file name, what is my file name? Employee underscore data dot csv. So that is my file extension name. Okay, and then I have to close this inverted commas. Yeah, then I'm going to call print df. Okay, so now I'm going to call my data, sorry, function. Let's see how it runs. So what will happen, whatever the data is there in your CSV file, it will automatically come here, right? So if you, as you can see that I have employee ID, name, department, salary, and this is the experience. So I have total 5 columns, and this is the index 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, so in Python, if you are aware that it starts with the 0 position and it goes till n minus 1. So I have 5 number of rows, 5 minus 1 4, right? And if you can see here that I have this NaN, like missing a value columns here. Okay, so in pandas there is an automatic detection, like what are my missing values, right? So that is being detected by pandas, like NaN, null, missing values. Okay, now I'm going to show you the practical implementation of that in place equal to true and in place equal to false. So first get started with the in place equal to false, right? So first I'm going to just create a new variable, which is my result is equal to df dot drop na. Okay, so drop na is a feature in the pandas which is used to handle the missing values, right? So df in place equal to false. I'm going to utilize in place equal to false, and I'm going to, just a second, sorry, in place equal to false, and then I'm going to print the result. Okay, I'm going to call the result function, result variable. I'm just going, let's see how it works. So as you can see that it has just dropped the missing values. Where are my missing values? In the row number 2, row number 3, row number 4. You can see that we have missing columns. In row number 2, we have one missing column under salary. And in row number 3, we have one missing column under department. And in row number 4, we have one missing column under name. Okay. So in place equal to false, as you can see that what it has done that right now it has just dropped the missing values. One key point to consider here is that, just a second. Okay, so if I'll print this df and I'll print this result, what exactly I want to show you here. So in this case, what happens is that the original data is unchanged. As you can see, the original data is unchanged and it just creates a new data frame, right? So this is the functionality of false. It creates a new data frame. Okay. Now I'm going to use in place equal to true. Okay. Let me just copy it back. Okay. Right now for in place equal to true, I'm not going to assign any variable. So we will talk about this in our next scenario. So right now I'm just simply utilize true, in place equal to true, and I'm just going to print df. Okay, what will happen? Okay, so let me just show you here. Okay, so right now it has also dropped the missing values, right? So in true and false, it performs the same functionality, that it just drops the missing value, right? So just a second. Now let me again check back that. Okay, so it is doing the same thing, right? It is just uh, creating, dropping the missing values, right? It is just dropping the missing values. Now I'm going to show you one another scenario that I'm going to talk about it. Hope in place equal to true and in place equal to false is clear from your end. So in place equal to false, directly it produces a new data frame. Our original data frame is not getting impacted, right? Now, what will happen if I'm going to assign any new variable in case of in place equal to true? So in your mind, the question might come, right? Like why I am assigning a new variable in case of in place equal to false, but in case of in place equal to true, I'm not going to assign any new variable, right? So let me jump back, get back to my PPT again and try to understand what is happening, what is exactly happening here. So what happens if you use a new variable with in place equal to true, right? So why I have taken this scenario, I'm just trying to understand you that how in case of false, a new data frame is created with the original data frame, but in case of true, your original data frame is directly modified. Okay, so this will explain you that feature. So what will happen? Using a variable with in place equal to true. When you use in place equal to true, the method modifies the original data frame directly. The method does not return anything, it returns none. If you try to assign the result to a new variable, the variable will contain none, right? So in case of in place equal to false, we have seen that I have assigned a new variable. Why I have assigned a new variable? Let me get back to the practical implementation. Okay, because if you go back to my coding statement here, result, I have created a new variable, df dot drop na in place equal to false, print df, print result. Because see, in the df variable I have my original data frame, right? But in my result variable, in my result variable I have the data frame with the applied changes. Okay, if suppose you haven't used your new variable, okay, then what will happen? You will lose your original data. Okay, so just to maintain the preserve the data, just to make it very much clear, in case of in place equal to false, the original data is also there along with your new data intact. Okay, that is why we have used the new variable here. I hope you have understand the difference. Now suppose I'm going to use the new variable with in place equal to true. Okay, let me just go back and copy the statement here. Okay, let me just copy and paste the statement here. If I'm going to use in place equal to true, okay, okay, result equal to, let me just hashtag that. Okay, if I'm going to just try to keep my result in this in place equal to true, let me see what will happen. It will return none. Okay, why it is returning none here? Because it has already modified the original data. Okay, that's why it is returning none here. Okay, if I'll try to show you df here, let me just sorry, let me just again take this statement, control c, and let me just print this control v. Okay, so if I'll show you here, you see it has already modified my original data, right? And it is returning none. What it means, it hasn't returned or created a new data frame, it has just modified the original data, right? So I hope the scenario is clear. So in case of in place equal to true, there is no new data frame created. Okay, actually it already modifies the original data, it doesn't create a new data frame. But in case of in place equal to false, it creates a new data frame with the original data intact. Okay, and if you are not going to assign any new variable in case of in place equal to false, you will lose the original data, right? Just to make it crystal clear difference, right? So this is the way, that's why I have taken the scenario, right? Just to make you understand that how this difference works. Okay, so this is the scenario, right? So if you do not use a new variable with the in place equal to false, the modified data frame is lost. Okay, and with in place equal to true, what will happen that the method does not return anything, so there is no need to assign the result to a variable. Okay, I hope the scenario is clear. So if you try to assign the result of in place equal to true to a new variable, it will return none, it is not going to return you a new data frame. Okay, the changes are applied directly to the original data frame, and attempting to assign the result to a variable will result none. So did you got my point, right? So in case of in place equal to false, we have assigned the result to a new variable, but in case of in place equal to true, we haven't assigned it because it will print none, right? Just simply you can df dot drop na in place equal to 2, print df, it will give you the data because it has modified the original data, right? And if you see the practical implementation here, df dot drop na in place equal to 2, uh, this statement, right? As you can see that it has print the result. So we have the none. Why we have none? Because it has directly modified the original data. Okay, there is no new data frame created. That's why, just to show you the difference here, if you are attempting to use the variable, with the in place equal to true, what will happen? As you can see, this is the result of a new variable. It would be none. So I hope the scenario is clear, right? So let me complete this. Okay. So I hope this scenario is clear. So these are the key takeaways. Use in place equal to true when you want to modify the original data frame directly. Do not assign the result of in place equal to true operations to a variable. Use in place equal to false if you want to return a new modified data frame while keeping the original intact, right? As we have seen with the practical implementation. What is the summary? So in place equal to true modifies the original object directly, returns none when you are trying to attempt the result to store in a new variable. In place equal to false, which is by default, creates and returns a new object, leaves the original unchanged. Okay. So guys, I hope this tutorial is far more clearer and help you to understand the concept behind this. So thank you all. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you.